Hello, Canucks fans. Thanks for waiting. I just uploaded my post-game live stream. I'm marking the time now, 10:26. Yeah, I have a new modem with higher speed internet in my house now, so I can actually upload things a lot faster. But that's not why we're here. Hey everyone, I'm Clay Emo. I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, post-game live stream on Sunday, August the 30th, after a 5-3 loss to the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas now has a commanding 3-1 series lead. This one is this one's hard to take, given how well we played for the majority of the game, how well we played, especially in the second period, how Miller was going, how Hughes was going, how Pettersson was going. But some defensive lapses, some not smart play in the third period. And 3 goals by Vegas led to our demise, and Vegas's big guns scored in the third, especially Pacioretty and William Karlsson. So we got a lot of time to talk about this tonight. Hopefully we're in an okay mood, but I will as usual. I want to thank you for being here. I know you could be doing anything else right now. Sunday night, I know I'm gonna go for about 45 minutes to an hour tonight. Then I gotta get ready, going back to work after a week off. But I appreciate that you're watching. You could be doing anything else, be anywhere else, but instead you are here with me right now. So like I always say, whether you're in my neighborhood of Steveston in Richmond, in the city, in the Lower Mainland, in the province, in the country, on the continent, or around the world, I do appreciate you being here, and I certainly do not take you for granted. And yes, I do know that the audiences are smaller whenever the Canucks lose. As always, if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I invite you to do so. So subscribe if you'd like to, and certainly like this video if you'd like to. Not because you necessarily like the result of tonight's game, but you like the fact that we're able to connect with one another, hang out, and talk about the Vancouver Canucks together. So I see 2 dislikes already. That's okay. I don't worry about that kind of thing. And let's get right to your comments. And yeah, let's see how long we go for. I'm going to start from 10:26 on, because that's when I came on. And like I always say, I appreciate that you guys are already chatting even before I get here, and understanding that I have to upload some other stuff before I come on here. So 10:26, it starts off with Tyson Daniels. We will just have to see about that. 100% is not over. Go Nucks go. It's not over, but let's be realistic. It's going to be pretty tough. But yes, it's certainly not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings, and I haven't seen a fat lady sing just yet. Fast for nothing, off-season strength and defensive side. Yeah, I talked about that last night, that I think the weakest part of our team right now is the defense for sure. It goes Hughes, then a big drop-off, then maybe Tanev and Edler, and then a smaller drop-off, and then Stetcher and Myers, and then another drop-off. So can't have so many drop-offs. We need more guys playing at a higher quality for sure. Justin, we need to re-sign Pettersson and Hughes. Anyone else, there's no guarantees. Yeah, Justin, and I think that's a no-brainer. That's who we'll be able to sign. Thankfully, we have them both on cheaper contracts for 1 more season. Andy, giveaway that is. Yeah, I'm not sure what Andy, can't trade our ultimate empty net scorer, guys. Feedback for you today. Vegas forwards, all 15, 16 minutes. Green overused, PD, Miller, Horvat, 21 to 22. That's 33% more, so they were tired and will be tired tomorrow. Should have rested them a bit up when 3-2. Yeah, that's tough on feedback, because when you're up 3-2, you want to bury them. And so you do want to have your best players play, especially when you might even trust them to play better than your bottom 6. So yeah, they might have been tired at the end of a back-to-back, but there's no excuses. You got to leave. You got to let your best players play and leave it all out there. They're certainly not the reason why we lost. But I hear what you're saying. JR97, 3-1 doesn't mean we should give up. I agree. And I said on my vlog that I uploaded just before I came on here, I'm not satisfied with, we got to the final 8. We were lucky that we beat St. Louis. We are, I want to say, we're not better than Vegas. Vegas is a better team, but that doesn't mean that we can't win this series. It's going to be tough. And I would love to be walking out of tonight's game 2-2 instead of down 3-1. Justin says, of course not. Rio says, we're done. Rome says, I think the Canucks can at least make it interesting by winning the next game and tease us all. We'll see. I hope so. Tyson, done for this game. Owen TV, I'm shattered. Yeah, that was rough. I was in such a good mood in the second period and such a bad mood in the third period. Andy, of course not. It's just a high mountain to climb. We all know it. Yeah, that's exactly what I said at the end of my vlog tonight, Andy. I was trying to say it's a high hill to climb, and I think I basically screwed it up. And then I was worried that I wasn't going to make the 220 limit that I like to do for Twitter. So I think I was all discombobulated mess by the end of my vlog, my post-game vlog, kind of like the Canucks defense was in the third period. HSM Fangirl, hey Clay, Tuesday and every game after it will be a must-win. Yes, it is a must-win. They hopefully still have a chance. I'm crossing my fingers so hard for a series win. It's going to be tough. You know, it's tough to beat Vegas once. It's tough to beat them twice, but to beat them 3 times, that's going to be tough. Rios says, I'm sad. Rob says, don't give up until you drink from the silver cup or life will pass you by. Yeah, we're not giving up, but let's be realistic. It's going to be tough. Fast for Nothing says, nah, they're done. They're not done. Good. Nahal says, I thought we had this. Me too. Landon says, hey. Nahal says, Rios, I am sad too. Andy says, I really thought we played well. It's frustrating. We had a great game today. We had a great game all the way until the third period. But we were the better team through 2. I thought Fleury didn't look shaky. I really did. I thought we could have done more damage, actually. And I would have loved Vegas to be second-guessing why they played Fleury tonight instead of Lehner. Nuts and bolts. Again, it's time to release the Kraken. Tyson, it doesn't matter how the series went. I still love how the Canucks lit up the playoffs this year, not only getting great experience, but gaining great respect throughout the NHL. Tyson, I understand that part, but I do think it's not over, and we can't just look at it as a moral victory. They obviously think they have a chance. They're one of the final 8. Landon, I'm done. I'm so done. JB97, go Canucks, go. Fibber Wax, better today than yesterday, but not good enough. Yep, you can't have mental lapses against this team. Rios, we really missed Myers. Yeah, we missed Myers, but I think today, Myers, I didn't like his game, actually. I thought he struggled. He got pinned in his zone a lot, although he played Alex Tuck quite well. But I think that 5th goal, Myers was brutal. He gave it away. We weren't in trouble. It was a 3-on-3, but Myers bobbled the puck in the neutral zone and then did not pick up Carlson on that, on that goal. Tyson, I'm just mad how it happened. Justin, Clay is not a fan of Toffoli. No, I like Toffoli. I'm not sure why. In fact, I had him ranked ahead of Tanev coming into this postseason as a priority to re-sign. No, I'm not sure why you say that, unless, Justin, you're saying you're not a fan of Toffoli, but I like Toffoli. I wouldn't re-sign him over Besser, though. I just hope that Toffoli, if we sign him to a long-term contract, that he doesn't, fall off at the end of his contract too quickly. But no, I want Besser to do well. Andy, just had a few unlucky bounces. Yep, Landon, but this really isn't new. We've been like this for 50 years. Yeah, it's tough to be a Canucks fan sometimes. HSF fan girl, no negativity, please. We could still win the series. Yeah, I think there's a difference, though, between negativity and being realistic as well. I'm certainly not giving up. I predicted the Canucks in 7, but that just means that, that just means the Canucks got to win 3 in a row, which is tough. Sonny, the Canucks just can't keep a lead. It's always been like this. Yeah, you never felt completely comfortable, but I felt good. I did feel good. Feedback, Canucks did well. Good for them to go up to the third, up 3-2. Tired, I think, of Vegas has been relentless forecheck. Yeah, Vegas has got a really good forecheck, and they just wear you down for sure. Rio says, I think this is it. Ghetto Canucks series of 7 games, not over till it's over. This is a resilient bunch. We're resilient. Vegas is relentless. Let's see who comes out on top. Nahal, we should all still be proud of how far this young team has gone for this playoffs. Don't disagree, but I don't think it ends there. Rios, Canucks played good, but Vegas is just better. Vegas is a better team. They are. You can't argue with the standings, the talent, but that doesn't mean the Canucks can't win. So how you doing? I'm never upset. It's just a game. That's a good perspective. Very good perspective. Dexter, I fell asleep during last night's live stream. Well, I'm glad that it was that exciting for you, Dexter. Betty, at least we didn't get shut out. Well, yeah, we more than shut out. We got 3 goals. Could have had more. Landon, what was your thoughts when Gaudette was hooked and Vegas tied up right after? Oh, Landon, we were mad. Sean, Jacob, and I were watching in this room. And yeah, I couldn't stand how A, there was no call, and B, that they ended up scoring on that very same shift. And then that a broken stick that was in the corner basically touched the puck like 4 or 5 times. But yeah, you have to make your breaks too. Canucks had 5 power plays, so they can't really complain. But yeah, I didn't like the fact that there was no goal. And that was the tying goal, right? 3-3, it was Schmidt's goal. Rios, this was a heartbreaker. Yeah, it was tough. Dexter, it's not over until the fat lady sings. No, I'm not going to read that. Manpreet, D was terrible. Yes, I think we're seeing that they are tough. Truds, hey Clay, gotta say, man, the weak link tonight was Tyler Myers' conditioning. I'm really disappointed how out of shape he was. Truds, I agree that Myers had a rough game. I said so in my post-game vlog. However, you can't blame his conditioning from a standpoint of he hasn't skated in 2 weeks. I'm sure he skated, but not at game level. So I don't blame him for his lack of conditioning. I'm sure the Canucks wanted him in. But yeah, he maybe that's a good point though. Maybe because he was so tired, that's why he didn't play well in the third period, especially. That's a good point actually. Nuts and bolts. So this is it. Release the Kraken. Not sure what you mean by that. Reese. Hey Clay. Unfortunate outcome tonight, but still 3 games to be played. Have a great night. See you on Tuesday after a Canucks win. I love that. I love that positivity, Reese. Even though you didn't call me by my favorite nickname, but that's okay. I'll call myself Mr. Cavs. That's cool, Reese. Hope to see you Tuesday after a win. Truds, knowing he was needed ASAP and knowing his role minutes were going to be needed, he was gassed and it showed a lot, including the third period goals. I agree with you, Truds. Patrick, our bottom 6 is so bad, no offense. Yeah, but our bottom 6 isn't supposed to provide offense, but they can't get scored on either. Didn't like how they got pinned in for that third goal, but you are right. It's nice if they do contribute a goal like Alex Tuck does for them or Chandler Stevenson does for Vegas. Nuts, it's over. No way we're coming back against Vegas down 3-1, okay? Fast for nothing. Markstrom landed a few bad ones, but I expect when the guys in front can't generate much and hold the puck for more than a minute. Yeah, it wasn't Markstrom's best game, but I'm not blaming him for the loss. Truds, I expect more of a professional athlete who is rehabbing. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Remember, Vegas would make the best athletes look tired. Chris, what is wrong with Brock Besser? I thought he had a great game tonight. He didn't get on the score sheet, but he was active. He was hitting. He was making decent passes. Not the best passer naturally. So I thought Besser was fine. Dexter says Besser was good tonight. Nux, Vegas scored 3 goals on 5 shots in 8 minutes in the third period. What is happening? Yeah, they were relentless to keep using that word. Rios, I'm trying not to blame this on the ref, but that should have been a hook on Gaudette, and moments later Schmidt scored. Yeah, but we also got a couple easy ones on Marchessault, so we can't blame the refs. Landon, I've seen some people saying it's all over, but I disagree. Although it may be tough, we will see next time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. It's not over, but it will be tough. Alex, Canucks should start playing dirty in order to win. In other words, injure their best players on accident. No, I don't think you ever do that, Alex. Tyson, I say Tanev is a closer up with Hughes. He's good with shot blocking, but then I would say drop down to Edler and Myers. Yeah, that's fair, Tyson. Fillmore, the other series are 3-1. Better wrap all of them up. Just start round 3. This entire season way too long anyways. I don't agree with that. It's not like the NHL wants teams to lose. But yeah, I would have loved Vancouver to buck the trend. I tweeted as much tonight. Would have loved for them to be 2-2 instead of 3-1. Chris, I don't think we should do this, but I want your opinion. Should we trade Besser? Whether yes or no, what could we get for him? No, I don't think we should trade Besser. What we could get for him is maybe a top 4 D-man, or likely a first round draft pick or a second round draft. Not both. I'm saying either a roster player and or a prospect and high draft pick, but I don't think we should trade him. Tyson, Hughes is crazy good. Yeah, Hughes was good tonight. Brandon, the Canucks don't have the heart to get to the next round. I'm happy they made it this far. I just hope they keep moving forward by aiming for the 3rd round next year. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Brandon, but I'm not giving up. Rome, if Dallas can get past the Avs, the path to the Cup isn't looking as bad if we don't have to face Colorado. And that's the thing, right? If we could get past Vegas, which is a tall tale, if it's indeed Dallas, I like that matchup for the Canucks better than Colorado, admittedly. Luis, hopefully free agency won't be bad for us. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money to spend, though. Chris, crying face. Harold, Vegas has too much experience in the playoffs, more depth, and they were simply a better team. Whatever happens, I'm very proud of the Knuckleheads. I'm proud too, and yes, Vegas is a tougher team. Christopher with a bunch of mad emojis. Edmund, I was swearing so much in the third period, but even though it's going to be hard, I'm still impressed with this group. Yeah, I'm impressed too. It's going to be tough. Harshan, happy they made it this far. We got a bright future. For everyone that's saying happy we made it this far, I agree with that, but I'm not giving up on this series yet. Frederick, more Swedes to the team. How many do you want? How many do you want? Yeah, they're good. They're good players. Dexter, the Canucks puck management was terrible tonight. Not the best. Roblox, we were the better team. Vegas scored lucky goals. Well, we were the better team for 2 periods. Vegas was definitely better on the 3rd. Landon, we should have peppered Fleury. I agree. Justin, Pedersen's PP goal was so nice, top shelf. Yeah, you love to see his composure and how well he can snipe it. Drew, hey Clay, I didn't like how the Canucks played in the 3rd. They didn't try until the end. What do you think the teams play? Thought they were great the first 2 periods, and I don't think they sat back in the 3rd. But Vegas, a couple of lucky goals, but they made their luck, and they were the hungrier team in the 3rd period. Rios, I hate Reeves so much. Yeah, but we'd love him if he was on our team. Harshan, we're going to be a playoff juggernaut in the future. Myers sucks. So 2 different thoughts, divergent thoughts there. Nuts and bolts. So Clay, no releasing of the Kraken. Nux, I don't know what you're asking for, man. If you're asking me to be a Seattle fan, no. Dexter, Reeves is great. I like him. We'd love him on our team. I think I just saw a donation for 99 cents flash across my screen, but I'll look at that in a second. Thank you, whoever did that. I didn't catch who that was, But thank you. I'll get to that in a few minutes for sure. Dexter is saying release the Kraken. Andy, Myers really got shoved so much against the boards. I was scared he got injured again when he was leaning. Yeah, and then the panel did say that maybe it was because he was gassed as opposed to hurt. Manpreet, need more production from Pearson, Gaudette, and Virtanen. Yeah, Virtanen missed both. Virtanen and Gaudette missed really good chances tonight. Justin, Toffoli scored a goal tonight again. Yeah, Toffoli was good. Chris says, sad face. Harshan, Myers just watches. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing on that 5th goal. Knocks on both. Dexter, you don't know what you're getting into. Sunny, I'll probably be dust by the time Canucks win a cup. I hope not. Harshan, Myers acts like he's doing something but never does. Sunny, just like the hockey guy said. Owen, okay, now should we go to Demko? No, not for a must-win game. I think with a day in between, Markstrom will be fine. I think you still go with Markstrom. Harshan, Canucks have a bright future. Yeah, Betty, if we win 3 games in a row. Christopher, wish we had prime Bieksa in the lineup to face off against Reeves. Yeah, I think he would go at him for sure. I'm not sure how successful he would be. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Nux fan, new to the page, love it. Thank you, Nux fan. Watch your hockeymentary. It was great to see Minter Arena again. Hockeymentary, that was like 12 years old now, but thank you, Nux fan. I appreciate that. Who is your all-time favorite Canucks player? Mine is Gino. Good pick. Mine is Roberto Luongo. Harshan, Owen says, yes, we should go to Demko. I disagree. Betty, the refs are trash. Sonny, I don't know why, but Pacioretty's face makes me mad, especially when he's celebrating, even Tuck's hairy face. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't hate them, but I don't like seeing Pacioretty celebrate. I'm getting tired of Riley Smith and Jonathan Marshall, but that's because they're good players. Mark Stone's, I guess, on my nerves too. Andy, I love Demko, but it's really series over. We put Demko. Well, I wouldn't say it's series over, but I think you owe it to Markstrom to let him play. Drum, man, what just happened? We got blitzed in the 3rd. Sonny, Pacioretty thinks he's so tough, but when he was in Montreal, he was such a wuss. Yeah, I think you or someone else mentioned that last time too. Austin, do you think because of the Black Lives Matter to break not to off our groove? No, I wouldn't say that. I think if we played on Thursday night, Vegas would have been hungry as well. No, I don't think the postponement made a big difference. Both teams got the same amount of rest. So how you doing? There need to be better refs in the NHL, so you're not happy. John Tavares, hey Clay from downtown Toronto. Hello, John Tavares. Thanks for watching. Love Petey's power play goal. Classic congrats to Fleury on 2nd shot. Yeah, he gave him a tap, a sign of respect. And that's just the way Petey is. Drum, sad game, man. Hopefully they win the next one. I agree. John, the Canucks mission has been accomplished. Make the playoffs. Winning the first round was a bonus and valuable experience for the younger guys. JT Miller trade justified. I agree with most of that, but I still, I don't want to just have a moral victory in getting this far. It's important for sure. Gives the young players some confidence and experience, but I'm not giving up just yet. Farwin, Clay, what's up, man? I think Borders' passing was better tonight. I think Besser. Why didn't RL play? Is he injured? Why didn't RL play? Who's RL? Who's RL? Who's RL? I don't even know who that is, actually. Chris, we need a positive attitude. Anything is possible. Yes, indeed. So how you doing? Anyways, I'm out. Clay will come back. Sounds good. So how you doing? Sonny, I really like Mott. He was so good this game, even though this whole series, he's such a valuable piece. He was so many turnovers for us when we were in the penalty kill and forces the puck in the offensive zone. Yeah, and considering he only makes 1 or 1.2 million, he's a steal right now. Oh, Robin Leonard, thank you. Yeah, I was surprised that Fleury played, considering Leonard has shut us out 2 out of 3 games. But I don't know if it's a respect thing, confidence thing, or Peter DeBoer sticking to his word that he was going to play both goalies. So there you go. Betty, Brock is going to be the next Louis. I hope not. Sonny plus his defensive skills. I think you're talking about Mott. Yeah. Feedback, bottom 6, big salary. Sutter, 4 million. Beagle, 3 million. Erickson, 6 million. Roussel, 3 million. Besser, 6 million is looking bottom 6, not able to finish. Green doesn't trust, but Mott, great. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Some of those contracts, thankfully, are ending in the next 2 years or so. Sonny, I really hope this is not the best Canucks team. What are the chances of this being the best Canucks team for this decade? No, I think once, actually, it kind of goes with feedback's comment. Once you get rid of guys like Erickson, Sutter, Beagle, at least their contracts Roussel, we can be a lot better because you have guys like pushing up from Höglander and Podkolzin and Colin and Levy. They'll all be on entry-level deals, so then we can spend some money on some good players. So no, I don't think this is the best team in the next decade. Remember, Pedersen and Hughes are going to get better too. Farwin. Christopher Inns. I was telling my dad the same thing. However, Bieksa would get whooped by Reeves. Donovan Brashear would be more like it. Dexter. Vertanen missed a wide open net. He did. Dexter, turnovers galore. Couldn't get the puck out. Yes. Seamus. Hello, Seamus. Nice to see you at church this morning. As the founder of the GLCNC, the good-looking Canucks Negativity Club, my wife is really looking forward to this all being over. Yeah, it's been a grind for everyone, not just coaches and players and staff, but for fans as well. No matter what take, you either love it or maybe it's disrupting family life. But Seamus, I hear you, and it was great to see you. Sonny, we should trade Pedersen for a fourth line player or a fifth round pick since he's a bust. Not sure if that was supposed to be funny or a bad attempt at sarcasm. Fast or nothing. This is a great team. Still have a lot of room to grow. Can't wait to watch Game 5. Yeah, I'm excited for Game 5. Drum Inc., thank you for the 99-cent donation. I appreciate it. Lefty, are you making fun, Sonny Gill? Are you loco, Sonny Gill? Okay, so they didn't like that Pedersen for a fourth liner. Alex, Canucks should have let Edler walk instead of re-signing him. He's old. Put him out on any playoff team and we'll be playing bottom 6 minutes. And instead have the Canucks younger D-man take his place. Yeah, but there's no good Canucks. There's no player good enough to take his place. He's the second best left shot D-man on our team. Faster than nothing. Reeves makes it easy to hate him, chirping Green and hitting Hughes on the numbers. Yeah, but a lot of people said that some people thought that was a dirty hit on Hughes. Others said that Hughes was actually ahead of Reeves if you saw it, and Hughes turned back into Reeves. So that's what some people are saying as well. Sonny, do you think we need more toughness and grit for another Stanley Cup push because we're always so beat up and gassed? No, I don't think we need more grit. I think we have enough gritty players. I think we need better D. That's what we need. Sonny, do you think we need... Oh, I just read that. Sonny Gill, real ease the Kraken. Drum, third with Sadman. Farwin, I know you mentioned last time that LV would not trade Reeves, but what would it take to trade for him? Everyone has a price, man. Yeah, everyone has a price, but it's so hard to say. You know, would you trade fourth liner for fourth liner? Would you get Reeves for a third round draft pick? I don't know. It's so tough to say because you simply don't see fourth liners get traded that much. Alex, the Canucks lost all momentum from that ridiculous NHL protest. I would disagree, but I see where you're coming from. Dexter, Markstrom, 100%. Alex, I love my Canucks, but no doubt they're out. The extra day shot us in the foot. Alex, Canucks rely too much on Markstrom, like Montreal relies too much on Carey Price. Not a recipe for success. Fast for nothing, Robert Leonard, yes. Nuts and bolts. Because Clay did not do the Roaring Thunder mashup parody song. So it's my fault. No problem. Andy, just an aside, first time joining the chat. Welcome, Andy. I heard you're from the Steveston area. Do you play at the do you play floor at the community center at times? Hey, Andy, so welcome. Yes, I live in Steveston, but no, my sports are bowling, volleyball, golf, tennis, roller hockey, and softball. So I don't play floor hockey. I do play roller hockey, though. Rome, I thought... RL is Roberto Luongo. That counts too. He might have been really good tonight. Idris, I was frustrated with the third period. I think we should try and make some moves. Yeah, third period was not good. Obviously, 3 goals in 8 minutes or whatever it was. Nolan, trade Besser or no? I say no. NHL go horns and soccer songs. They should play Demko so he gets some experience. I don't think you worry about experience at this point. You worry about trying to stay alive in the Stanley Cup playoffs. My opinion. Rome. No, do not trade Besser. Sonny, Ty Domi versus Reeves, who wins? Domi is pretty tough. I'm really tough for a small guy. Maybe Domi would surprise Reeves. Alex, Canucks should rebuild this team from scratch. The only players they should hold on to is Petey and Hughes and Horvat. They should not re-sign anyone except for those players and just draft. Well, you need more players than that, Alex. Dexter, what did you say? There's so many that I can't... Dexter, just retype it if I skipped it. I'm trying to catch up. HSF Fangirl, if we win the series, I'll cry tears of joy and celebrate so hard. Not with alcohol, though. I don't drink alcohol either like you, Clay. That's all right. And if you did, I wouldn't judge. Nux, not impressed by Travis Green engaging with Reeves. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe we'll hear something about that post-game, or maybe let's just move on. Justin, NFL is back next week. Go Cowboys. Rome says Domi. Yeah, I agree with you, Rome. Brandon, spending wisely would be a great change. Spending foolishly hurts the team. Yeah, Benning's trades have been good. His free agent signings, not so good. Dexter, clean hit on Hughes. That's about Reeves. Andy, yeah, Reeves is doing what he does best. Don't let that goon get under our skin. Dexter, need more size in the bottom 6 and better D. Size is still really important. Yeah, size is important, but I think D would be the priority for sure. Rios, Dexter, what's up with I? Sonny, aha, Bill Clinton. Rios, you, what's up with you? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the Bill Clinton comment. JR Beam, JR97. Hey, Clay, do you think Pedersen is going to stay with us his whole career or eventually leave? What do you think? Tough to say. We saw the Sedins stay here their whole career, but we've seen other guys move on, like some guys that you think are franchise players. My gut feeling is he stays here, but obviously it's so hard to say. We got to get him through this contract, sign him to a next contract, and then another contract after that. Nuts and bolts. Huey Bear should go radioactive. Imagine Dragons. The Ray Bro. What is good? Oiler fan has arrived. Welcome, Ray Bro. Despite your allegiances, you're always welcome here. Dexter, skip my comment. Yeah, Dexter, type it in again. John, let's stay positive. Horvat's goal was amazing. Silky move to get the puck in the net. And Horvat leads the entire league in postseason goals, so that's a positive. Sonny, hey, Clay, have you ever thought about commentating? It being a sports analyst because your speaking skills are amazing, plus you don't stutter a lot, etc. Thank you, Sonny. I talked about this on a live stream last week. I'll try and keep this short. I actually do think that I have the ability to both improvise and read a teleprompter. I think I have the ability to communicate, to listen, and to analyze, and to draw conclusions, and to state articulately what I'm talking about. So I actually do think that I could be a television person. I'm not sure if I have the face for television. I'm comfortable in front of a camera. I'm comfortable in front of a microphone, but I don't have any aspirations to be a media guy. And here I see a lot of Canucks in 7. I think I'm getting rated in a good way. And this is awesome. So I might miss a bunch of your comments but I'll try and keep up with it. But yes, never thought about commentating on TV, but I think I could do a good job. Thank you for saying I don't stutter. I did talk about last week that I've stuttered more since I got my concussion about 3 or 4 years ago. I see everyone coming in with Canucks in 7, so I'm guessing this might be a hot take hockey production, but we'll see. I'll get to those comments in a second. Landon, what are your thoughts on the Reeves Green chat? Yeah, I think Green's got to stay away from that. Sonny, would you take a prime Luongo or Markstrom or Schneider over Markstrom? What? Luongo or Markstrom or Schneider over Markstrom, both in prime? I like Luongo the best of those 3. Rios, this is how I feel it's going to... This how I feel like it's going to go Game 5, Nucks Game 6. Oh, Game 5, Nucks Game 6, Vegas. You're saying Vegas in 6. That's cool. For everyone that just joined, thank you for coming on here. Canucks in 7, that was my original prediction as well. It's going to be a little bit tougher to get there, but that is my hope. And I'm not sure if a bunch of people just came in and left those comments, or if it was all you guys. I'll see in a couple minutes when I catch up in the comment section. Isles in 5. Yeah, that's very possible too. Farwin, guys, call me crazy. We should not re-sign Markstrom and let Demko take over. Trade Sutter for Tanev and Stetcher with the extra cap space. Sign Tanev and 2 other high-end D-men. Marky will be 30. Hey, hot take. I just see you came in. Thank you, John, for being here. And no problem. We're still positive here. And thanks for bringing all the folks in once again. You're not the only person, Farwin, who said let Markstrom go and save that cap space and give Demko the ball. So we'll see what happens with negotiations. Alex, the only players that should be on the Canucks should be players drafted by the Canucks. So no trades, no free agent signings, unless they're a franchise player like Artemi Panarin, like Tampa Bay. Okay, I think that's unrealistic, Alex, but I appreciate you sharing that. Tom, hey Clay, what do you think of a potential Pedersen, Horvat, Besser line, and then a second line of Pearson, Miller, Toffoli? I think maybe they should give a chance because Miller can play center. That would be interesting, but I wouldn't make that change now so late in playoffs. I wouldn't experiment with that playoffs, maybe in the middle of the season. But I think all 6 guys are relatively interchangeable, Pearson being the weakest of those 6 for sure. Farman, do goalies play well in their 30s? Not really. Not all of them do. Reels, Travis Green didn't say anything about the exchange. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Rob, if COVID was over and we were playing in our normal arenas with fans, do you think the series would have gone any different? So tough to say. You think the home ice advantage would help both teams. So maybe it's still 3-1 or maybe it's a 2-2 series. Better team lost game 4. We were better for 2 periods. Then I see a lot of Canucks in 7. Thank you, friends. Not sure if you're still here. If you're still here, that was my original prediction. It's going to be tough to take 3 games from this very good Vegas team. But I appreciate the love. And if you're still here, subscribe to this channel if you'd like to. Thank you for being here. The Raybro, all I say is Bouchard and Brober for Calder. Yeah, maybe not, but we'll see how Edmonton does in the future. I work. One of the people I work with at work, a guy I supervise, moved here from Edmonton 7 years ago, so we go back and forth all the time. Okay, Canucks in 7. Thank you. Love all the love there. Canucks in 7, Canucks in 7, Canucks in 7. A bunch of those. I like that. Sunny says, jump on the bandwagon, everybody. Yes, a lot of room, fan wagon or bandwagon. Brighton game had great momentum, but they seemed gassed towards the end. Yeah, it's too bad that third period was goofy. Canucks in 7, mixed in with a Knights in 5. Go Vancouver Canucks. Canucks in 7, Canucks in 7. Canucks in 8. That's impressive, Andy. Doors says, I've seen this guy before. I'm not sure if you're talking about me, but thank you if that's what you're talking about. Did Reeves start it or did Green start it? Reeves is probably chirping at the bench. Then Green probably, although Green said something like, shut the F up, don't talk to me. So maybe Reeves did start it then. I don't know. We might never know. Gouverpreet, what do you think of Virtanen's game? I thought he was okay. He made a nice assist on that Horvat goal. Actually, he didn't get an assist, but he helped keep the puck alive, ringing around the boards to the point. Then it went Hughes, I believe, or Edler, one of them, to Miller, tip to Horvat. I thought that was a good goal. I thought Virtanen was okay. He was noticeable, but he's got to convert on some of those shots in the slot. 2005, yeah, Jesse, that would work. Hot take, hey Clay, sorry for the loss, ain't over yet. Thank you, John. We're okay. We're still optimistic. At least I am. Bribey, his miss right before Vegas tied it sums up his game. I actually guessed Canucks in 6. Okay, that's impossible, but I still like that optimism for sure. It'll now be 7, I guess. Yes, there you go, Ashley. JB97. I think we have a really good fan base, and they would help us in times like this, down 3-1. The fans in the arena would really help in games 1, 3, and 4. Yeah, but remember, we wouldn't be game 1 wouldn't be home. We would be in game 3 and 4. So maybe we take one of these games 3 and 4, and it's a 2-2 series. But I hear what you're saying. Rios, I'll be honest, I still have hope the Canucks will win in 7. Well, that's good. That's good. Sonny, we should put Demko in and see how he does. Maybe that can change signing Markey if Demko does good. I don't think one game is going to change how the Canucks feel about Demko right now. Paul, Golden Knights to win series now. That is fair. Dexter, skip my comment again. Did I say something wrong? Dexter, I'm not seeing it because I'm reading everything. So I'm not sure what you've been saying, but if I skipped it twice, then I don't think it's me, quite frankly. Unless it was actually in the middle of all those Canucks in 7 comments, then I did skip it. Gouverpreet, it's time to give McEwen a chance over Virtanen. He hasn't done anything. That is possible, actually. Dexter, Reeves was chirping Green's greasy lettuce. He was rubbing his beard to show Green what hair should really look like. John, let's stay good looking and positive. Toffoli's goal was great. I agree with all 3 of those things. Faster than, do you expect any line changes for next game? Yeah, maybe they go back to the Lotto line and try Horvat with Pearson and Toffoli, because if Travis Green liked Besser's game and it wasn't sold on Virtanen's game, I think you got to go with the Lotto line. They did so well during the regular season, and let's pull out all the stops now. Edmund, I think Bennett wasn't that bad the games he played. Yeah, he's been solid. He's actually, I think he's even, not plus, not minus. I think he's even, actually, which is pretty good. Anthony, hey, Clay, what do you think of Tuna's impact? How do you think he can affect the game? I think we're seeing what he is. Got all the tools, but can't put them together. And I'm not convinced he's going to be an impact player in the NHL, unfortunately. Maybe he's destined to be a 3rd or 4th liner. And maybe that's okay as long as we pay him like a 3rd or 4th liner. Rios, Pettersson has the highest market value of $16 million. That's a little high. I think he's going to get 10 or 11. Alex, the reason the Canucks aren't as good as the Knights is because they keep making dumb moves. No other playoff team would have the bottom 6 the Canucks have. I would agree that our bottom 6 is pretty weak, Alex. I agree with you there. Simon, the Canucks have a lot of pending free agents. Markstrom, Toffoli, Tanev, Mott, Virtanen, Stetcher, and the cap is going to stay the same. Who do you think the Canucks will likely re-sign? Yes, there are 10 UFAs and RFAs. I think Fantenberg goes, and I think one of Toffoli or Tanev goes. I just have a feeling we're not going to be able to afford all of them. I think Markstrom stays. Let's for instance say Tanev stays, Toffoli goes. I think you re-sign Tyler Mott, Gaudette stays. I think Stetcher, Virtanen will stay, but the Canucks will hit him with a low offer because they have to. They don't have a lot of money. Farwin, hey Clay, what do you do for work, man? I work for the Catholic Archdiocese of Vancouver. I'm a director for ministry's office. Been working there for 18 years, and we help churches do their ministry. So that's my full-time job. Sonny, do you think Podkolzin and Hoglander can win the Calder? Yes, but it won't be next season. It'll be the season after. Paul. Paul. Golden Knights to win series. There's always next year. Well, thank you, Paul, for that encouragement. Hell of a shot. Time to feed Thatcher Demko to the Wolves and let him play a do or die game. Just kidding. Thank you for that. Just kidding. But I would like to see Ben in place of Stetcher just to give them a bit of size on the right side. Different look. Yeah, I never thought about that. I was sitting Stetcher instead and putting Ben in. We'll see. Justin Simon, we can't sign all those players, not even close. I agree. Doors, I do follow your vids. Thank you, Doors. I appreciate you. Alex, where would Sutter and Beagle be on the remaining playoff teams? They wouldn't be playing. One reason why they aren't a Stanley Cup contender. I hear your point. Paul, what do you think of the Isles? They're a good team. They're a good team. I'm surprised that they're up 3-1 admittedly. Farwin, when I mentioned to let Markstrom walk, I did not mean he is not a good goalie. Marky is much better than Demko. It's just that Demko is, that Markstrom is 30 and long contract would not be a good idea. Yeah, no, I understand that you're not saying that Markstrom isn't a good player. And yes, they're going to have to make a decision based on his market value for sure. But no, I hear what you're saying. And you're not alone in thinking that. Ben, this game is a heartbreaker. Canucks almost won too many mistakes. Yes, the third was a heartbreaker. Dexter, I was blaming you for the loss because you didn't make a Roaring Thunder mashup. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see those, but if you believe that, that's fine. Owen, I'm going to head to bed and cry. God bless you all. God bless you, Owen. Don't cry too hard. Eli, hey, bro, just dyed my hair, so I wasn't here right away. What color did you do, Eli? Dexter, one screen heard Reeves tripping his hair product. He couldn't stay quiet. No one dares to diss Axe messy look in front of Travis Green. Nicely done. Rome, do you think the pandemics have affected the way that teams haven't shown the same pushback in the respective series? Lots of players missing their families, so they're more likely to pack it in when down. No, Rome, I think at this point, when you're in the final 8, I could make that argument for St. Louis, perhaps, in the round of 16. But when you're in the round of 8, you feel like you're close. One series away, obviously, from being in the round of 4. So, no, I don't think the pandemic has affected guys. Nuts and bolts. Dexter, again, you don't know what you're getting into. Seamus, are we underestimating the negative impact Roussel has had on the series? No, Seamus. We've talked about that actually a few times on this live stream. 2 of the 4 games he's been in the penalty box for half of the third period. Today he took that other penalty. He's not the reason why we lost, but he hasn't done much either on the offensive side. So I would be fine sitting him for a game, quite frankly. Sonny, what does it mean when they say the cap goes up or stays the same and goes down? And how does it affect teams? Salary cap, it's at like $83 million. They're hoping it was going to go up to 85 or 86, but it's not going to because of COVID. So if the salary cap is flat, it doesn't move. If it goes up, you get a couple more $1 million to play with. If it goes down, you have a couple less $1 million to play with. And it's so important because it basically drives every decision that you make. Free agents, new contracts, whatever it may be. Dexter, what am I getting into? Nuts, should I be scared? Nolan Roussel out for McEwen or Bailey? Not Bailey. I don't think you put him in, but I would put him in. I'd try McEwen. Rios, Canucks, 2 out of the next 3 games are away, which is good. Canucks are 6-1 away, and then now 2-5 at home, which is not good. Nuts and bolts, be scared of the Kraken, Dexter. Although 2 of the next 3 are away, Rios, but they can't afford to lose anymore, so that they got to win a home game soon. Trump says Vegas in 5, potentially. Dexter, shiver me timbers, Nucks. Paul, you're a great guy. The Canucks are young. They should sign Leonard. Thank you, Paul. I think I'm a great guy too. Should we re-sign Leonard? Yeah, not if see, I just started there. Not if we are already going to re-sign Markstrom, Leonard. Demko, maybe if they let Markstrom walk and sign Leonard, that'll be interesting. We'll see. But Leonard's going to command, although he's done a series of 1-year contracts, I think he's in line for a big raise for sure. Alex, Canucks should let Markstrom go and go with Demko. The Canucks need to start playing their young guys. One of their young D-men can start playing better than other. They need to give a chance. Alex, I know you're a champion for the young players for sure. Acer, yo Clay, really hope the Vancouver Canucks can survive. The only Canadian NHL team left in the playoffs. I hope they defy the odds and win 3 straight games against Vegas. It's going to be very tough though. But yeah, I'm with you, Acer. JB97, 649 helped us a lot in the regular season and in the St. Louis series, so tomorrow it would make sense to go to them. I think you mean Tuesday, but yes, I agree. And our D line number 1 should be Hughes and Tanev. Yep, I agree. Dexter, Sean Avery said Travis Green needs to hit the stationary bike. Oh, I did not know that he said that. That's interesting. Landon, Reeves shouldn't be treating a coach like that. Yeah, I think there's fault both ways. John, love Petey's backhand, almost went in, staying unpredictable, as he says in the interviews. Yeah, I tweeted that there was a lot of room over Fleury's shoulders, and you can tell Fleury was trying to go there on a backhand, go roof daddy, but hit Fleury in the mask. Hell of a shot. 2 players I like the Canucks lineup Tuesday. Ben and McEwen out, Stetcher and Roussel. Yeah, McEwen for Roussel, we talked about it, and you're the second person who's mentioned Bannon for Stetcher. Dexter, Lotto line, Pearson, Horvat, Toffoli, for Tannen, Gaudette, McEwen, Mott, Beagle, Sutter. So that means Roussel is alt. Okay. Sonny, thank you for helping me, Clay, for that question. No problem, Sonny, anytime. Metalhead, we are getting caught in our own end zone too much. What do you think? I do agree with you, but it's not because we're not trying. Vegas it makes you look pretty silly in your own zone sometimes. Phil, still here. Canucks was the better team tonight. Just couldn't capitalize on the power play. Well, the power play did go 2 for 5. I think the Canucks didn't do a good job in the third period. So they're the better team in the first 2 periods, but not the third for sure. JB 97, Canucks 7 in 2 overtime. Oh, Canucks in 7 double overtime. That would be amazing. Nick Pan Vlogs, bro, remember me? I called good game for Vegas. I do remember you. John, what do you think of Pearson's game gets knocked out the puck? Yeah, I haven't been really impressed with Pearson. He should play heavier for his size, given that he's not that fast. So he's been okay, but he hasn't been great. Metalhead, we need to shoot more on the power play. Yeah, they started off really well, but then the last couple power plays weren't that good. Rather than passing, yeah. Dexter, Reeves knows the Canucks' weaknesses, including the coach's weakness, whether it's getting under Roussel's skin, being physical on Hughes, and dissing Axe messy look. He's doing something right. Yeah, Reeves is being a factor for sure. Paul, I was pulling for the Canucks. Thank you, Paul. Brandon, let go of Tanev, Toffoli, Markstrom, make a push for a better defenseman. Buy out Eriksson. My thoughts anyway, but I'll see what Benning does this offseason. Yes, it's going to be an offseason like no other. James, 80 plus viewers after loss is actually pretty good, Clay. Keep the positivity coming. Yes, I'm surprised actually that we had 80 viewers tonight on a Sunday night after a loss. David, that chance by Gaudette and Jake should have gotten it, and that would have been finished. Marky's clearly tired. Demko game 5. Yeah, Gaudette and Vertanen both missed good chances in the slot, but no, I play Markstrom in a do or die game. Alex, Canucks should start playing Demko because he could be better than Markstrom. Give him a chance. The rest of the NHL would have no problems playing Demko more than the Canucks. I don't know about that. Nick Pan, Pacioretty is GOAT and Schmidt is sniper, but Marsh had too many questionable penalties. Yeah, one wasn't even his stick, but Marshall was in the penalty box twice back to back. Nahal, what do you think of Besser? I thought he was good tonight. I thought he was good. He was good effort, making some hits, making some passes, and skating really hard. John, I need Canuck Clay therapy after this loss. It's helping. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Rios, put Eriksson back in and take out Sutter. Yeah, Sutter hasn't been that good, but he is one of your main power penalty killers. Rios, we need the good luck charm. Oh, okay, it's for that. Sonny, none of this matters because we are all in a simulation. Interesting. Metalhead, we need to keep Demko and Markstrom. Yes, tough to do so, though. We might lose Demko in the expansion draft. Phil, would you trade Besser Clay? No, I wouldn't. Metalhead, put Demko in and give the kid a chance. Not in a do or die game. I wouldn't. Dexter, I would diss Reeves' earrings and huge nose. Travis can't be taking the heat. Yeah, Travis shouldn't be engaging with that. Nick Pan, Red Wings for the cup. Dexter says Reeves. Farwin, if Markstrom walks, who would you sign as his backup? Meaning Demko's backup? I think you have to bring in an experienced goalie for sure to even it out. I don't know who that would be, though, admittedly. Hope he's on the market, but I think it would be too expensive. We'll see. Metalhead, we need to guard the net blue line because Vegas knows how to get in the Canucks grill easily. Yeah, easier said than done. JB97, the last 2 power plays were not the best. They should shoot more on chances they get because I noticed a lot of good chances on the power play, but they passed or missed the puck. Yeah, I think they overpassed for sure in their later power plays. Nick Pan, Vegas third period is OP. What does OP mean? I'm not that cool. Ben, what do you think of Myers? I thought he had a rough game tonight. Captain Benapal, we should have won this game. All Vegas goals in the third were BS. Yeah, they got lucky, but they were outworking the Canucks in the third. Farwin, Elon Musk would agree. Oh. Alex was Benning hoping that Sutter would turn in Manny Malhotra. Was that why he went after him? I don't know. I can't read Benning's mind. John, Marie Huey killed the anthems again. Yes, she is awesome, and I'm proud to do music with her. Sonny says, yes, he would, about Elon Musk. Nick Pan, Canucks fans thought they were running away after that 3-2 lead. I don't know about running away, knowing how good Vegas is, but I was pretty confident, and I was pretty happy. Probably more happy than confident, admittedly. Paul, Robin Lehner, or trade for Thomas Greiss? Well, there's an idea. Phil, what can the Canucks improve on next year as far as the lineup? Their D. They have to improve their D. Metalhead says exactly, overpowered. Dexter, Marchessault looked angry. Must have got some DMs after disabling his Insta comments. Yeah, it was a rough go for Marshall on Instagram. Henry, overpowered. Oh, thank you. You guys are telling me that OP means overpowered. Thank you. I told you I'm not very cool and I don't know acronyms or abbreviations. Real Screen, Malhotra, Baumgartner, and Brown were in the lineup but didn't play. Yes, that was a fun little gag having their names on sticks. Hell of a shot. If Marshall walks, I would sign Louis Domingue. He's actually really good as a backup and young enough to gel with our core. I hear what you're saying, but are you confident going with Demko and Domingue as your tandem? OP means overpowered. Thank you, Nux fan. They are blocking shots less. Yeah, they were, but Vegas probably moving around a bit better too. John Tavares, we need Marie to sing for the Leafs. Yeah, actually, the girl that sings for the Leafs is really good too, though. Will, the weakness of this team is the forwards in the defensive end, in my opinion. Defense is a five-man unit for sure, but I actually think it's the bottom. I mean, it's the D-man more. Paul, do you like Thomas Grease-Clay? I think he's okay. I don't know a lot about him. But yeah, I don't mind him. Alex Benning trying to rebuild the 2011 team with similar players. Ferland equals Rafi Torres. Nick Pans, what do you think about Knights versus Stars? Yeah, I think that'll be a good series. I think the Knights will beat them if that's the case. Metalhead, yeah, you are a cool man. Don't forget yourself. Don't fight yourself. Okay, thank you, whatever that means. I won't fight myself. Rios, Canucks should have taken advantage at the end of the second with 2 power plays. Yeah, it would be nice if they buried him there for sure. Landon, what Canucks prospect will be the best for next season? I think I combine them. Levy and Rafferty will have a chance to make the team, and then Podkolzin, Hoglander, and then the team the year after. Rios could have made it 4-2. Yes, JB97. Good night. I have to go. Go Canucks, go. Hope they win on Tuesday. Thanks, JB. Dexter Grice. Grease is the coach. Grice is the backup. They would gel. Pun very intended. Well put together. Nicely done. That was some of your better work, Dexter, which isn't really saying much. Just kidding. That was very good. Metalhead, Domingue is a good guy, but we need someone better. I agree. Harold, yes, Marie did a fast job with the anthems. Is she your wife, Clay? No, I get that a lot, Harold. Marie is not my wife, but we've known each other for 20 years, and we are very close friends. My lovely wife's name is Gail. We have 3 kids together, and Marie is with a gentleman named Christopher, wonderful guy, and they have a son, Ronan, and they're expecting a second kid on their own. Anula, if Ferland retires due to health, will the Canucks still have to cover his salary within the cap? No, he gets put on long-term reserve, and we actually get that $4 million or $3.5 million. So that's a big chunk of money, but you can't force him onto LTIR. Farwan, how do we improve our D, Clay? I say, Alex Pietrangelo, give me a quick breakdown on applying Clay. Well, you got to let Tanev and or Stetcher walk, and then you got to find another right shot D, whether it's Pietrangelo, Travis Hamonic, Tyson Berry, but they're all going to be expensive guys. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Metalhead, what about Nick Pan? Best players from Knights and Canucks tonight. Canucks, it was Miller and Hughes. Best players for the Knights. I thought they're all good. Stone is always noticeable. I'd say Stone was noticeable, and Shea Theodore. Shea Theodore was all over the place for sure. Dexter, no chance, Farwin. Metalhead, Dowdy, Nux fan. Canucks need to get their home game singer to do the anthem. Are you talking about Marie or Mark Donnelly? Paul, how about Yaroslav Halak? Yeah, he's good. Is he a free agent? Phil, hate to say it, to improve you have to let go players like Stetcher for Tana. Yeah, maybe we've seen them peak. Tuna needs to step up. Hell of a shot. I love Demko, and I want him as a number 1. Don't get me wrong, I love Markey, but Demko needs to be number 1. Green doesn't like Demko. I don't know why. I think Green really likes Markstrom. Doors, keep up the good work. It's morning over here in Sweden. Good night. Thank you for tuning in from Sweden, Doors. I appreciate you. Rios, Canucks bottom 6 need to do something in the next 3 games. There's definitely over 0 points in the series. Yes. Not only can they not get scored on, they got to contribute once in a while. Metalhead, hell of a shot. I agree about Demko. Brandon, signing out. Have a good night. May the force be with you all. Thank you, Brandon. Metalhead, don't doubt yourself. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate that. Harold, our boys showed no quit tonight. Vegas, too much depth and experience. Looking forward to the years ahead with this core. Yeah, Vegas was good tonight, in the 3rd period at least. Rios, hopefully Canucks have a game like Game 5 against the Blues. That's what we need. Simon, which team do you think Alex Pietrangelo will sign with? So hard to say. I don't know. It's got to be a team with cap space. Next about Clay scratching his underarm live stream. Andy heading off too. Pretty cool set of fans you have here, Clay. Yeah, Andy. Overall, I'm very blessed. Thank you, Andy, for being here. John Tavares, who will score first for Canucks in Game 5? I say Stetcher. I say it will be Horvat again, continuing his hot streak. Paul, would you put Johnny Boychuk in your defenseman? Still mad at him for hurting Mason Raymond 10 years ago, if that's the same Johnny Boychuk. He's okay. Next, Mark Donnelly, great for getting charged up. Yeah, the Canucks are using him less. Phil, if Markstrom walks, what happens to Demko in the expansion draft? If Markstrom walks, then we get to protect Demko or whatever goalie that we get to replace Markstrom. Farwin, anyone but the Leafs, I cheer for Boston over the Leafs or Flames. They will both have an obnoxious and cocky fan base. Some would say that about the Canucks fan base. Not us, of course, though. John Tavares, who will score second for the Canucks? I say Miller, he's due. Fine, we'll go Horvat, then Miller in Game 5. Metalhead, we need Trampkin because there are rumors he's coming back and he's a big defenseman. Those followers of this channel know that I'm not a big Trampkin fan. I think he's overrated. But that's my opinion. Dexter, I think the unsung hero of the season has been Green's hair product. Every game, day or night, it comes to the rinks with no complaints and holds up the whole game. Yes, indeed. Rios, who scores third? Okay, we'll stop there. Alex, one reason why the Canucks suck at rebuilding is because they never have cap space to sign high-level free agents. When was the last time a free agent as good as Panarin signed with the Canucks? That's true. We don't have a lot of cap space because a lot of money is sunk into guys like Myers, Roussel, Sutter, Beagle, Erickson. That's a fair point. Mustafa, Clay, take a breather, man. You're quick. Thank you, Mustafa. I'm trying to keep up because I'm trying to end this thing in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Landon, when is the free agent signing this year after the season? So it'll be sometime in October, same as the draft. Metalhead, I scared for the Canucks tone. Honest, scared for the Canucks tone. I'm not sure what that means. Metalhead, Rio says Canucks have had the best rebuild. Yeah, they've done okay, but they could have done better with the rebuild. But Hughes and Pettersson have helped a lot for sure. Hell of a shot. Canucks lose the series because Green ran Markstrom in the ground. Green should have given Demko a couple games early in each series, just to let Markstrom have some rest. Respectfully disagree with that. I'm agree. Clay, take a breather. Thanks, Farwan. I'm trying to get done. John, what will be the score be for Game 5? I say 3-2 Canucks. I'll go 4-2 Canucks, John Tavares. I like your optimism. Sonny says, stop the comments. Everyone let Clay rest. No, it's okay, Sonny, because they know when the comments stop, I'm going to quit. Phil, Jim is a decent GM. Few mistakes here and there, but the team is not bad. I agree. Metalhead, I'm scared for the Canucks, to be honest. I'm scared of Clay. I'm scared for them. Don't worry. Just have faith. Be positive. Have hope, and we'll see what happens. Dexter, the third goal went off Mott. Yeah, I know he was sliding across. I didn't know if it actually hit him on his way past Markstrom. Maybe that's why Markstrom reacted how he did. Hell of a shot. I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night. Rios, do you think most non-winning Canucks season was 16-17? Like you would have gone to games, don't care because we were just having fun. Those were rebuilding days. Yeah, and we started to already see the Sedins start to decline a little bit. So it's just a matter of time before they retire. Not that we were pushing them to retire. Landon, guys, keep commenting. Just kidding. No, pretty soon I'm going to go to questions only. John Tavares, thank you, Clay. Your positivity has made my night. Sleep well. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Paul, what did Vancouver do for a goalkeeper? We'll see. We'll see if they re-sign Markstrom. Metalhead, Clay, take a breath and crack open a cold one. Sorry, I don't drink, but I got my water here. I drink water after a loss. I drink Pepsi after a win. Rob, thanks for a great stream. See you after you win 3-1. I like it. Farwan, it's funny when I was in my 20s, the Canucks loss would affect me so much. Not so much now I'm in my 30s. Good night, Clay. Good night, Farwan. Now think about me. I'm in my 40s. Alex, every time a high-level free agent, Canucks never have a chance of signing him. Okay, I think you said that a few times, Alex. Thank you. Dexter, excited for the World Juniors this year? Yes and no. I don't get too excited until they actually start playing, and then I get excited during. Real Gangster Pepsi's. Thanks. Nux, good night, guys. No release to the Kraken yet. Not yet. Metalhead, Pepsi is my favorite. Rios, when I was younger, I used to cry over Canucks loss. Well, hopefully not anymore. Okay, I have caught up. I will go for 2 more minutes responding in real time, and then I will wrap up. Pepsi peeps, where are you at? Okay, I'm a Pepsi over Coke for sure. Will, should we put Demko in and give him experience? It's going to be very hard to win 3 in a row. Yes, it's going to be very hard to win 3 in a row, but you got to give yourself the best chance to win. So I go Markstrom in Game 5. And I think you got to do that for the players in front of them. I'm sure they're confident in Demko, but you got to put your best team out there to win. John Tavares says, go, Nux, go. Awesome. All right, 55 minutes in. Let us end there. So thanks, everyone. Clay, will you do live streams in the off-season too? Yes, but I'll just do 1 a week on Sunday nights. And then a bunch of comments now. Each of Canada's teams should copy a Stanley Cup contender from the U.S. South Delta Storm, very good. Tavares, you're on the Leafs, buddy. Rios, we're trying to win a series. Why is everyone saying Demko? Like, we're trying to win a cup here. I agree with you, Rios. You got to go with Markstrom. JT was playing great. Surrey Thunder or Richmond Jets. Didn't play for either. Let's go Richmond. I'm with the Canucks now. Awesome, John. Let's end it there. So Canucks fans and everyone else who's not a Canucks fans over here, thanks for being here. This is where you can comment anything in the comment section. Keep it clean, and I'll look at it later on. But thank you for being here. I know it's not the result that we wanted, but we live to see at least one more game on Tuesday night, Vancouver, Vegas, Game 5. Thanks again for being here. I know you could be doing anything else, doing whatever, but the fact that you stuck for the entire 55 minutes or portions of it, I appreciate you, and I do not take you for granted at all. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video if you haven't liked this video already. Decent ratio tonight. And thanks again for chatting Canucks. I appreciate you very much. And I'll check in with a vlog tomorrow. And then my next post game will be after Tuesday night's game. And hopefully we are talking about a win. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.